Welcome to HDToyTheater. Today we're looking at the Square Enix Play Arts Kai Metal Gear Rising Revengeance Raiden. He stands about 10.5 inches tall, highly posable, beautifully sculpted, awesome paint-out work. Includes a variety of different accessories and weapons, so let's dive right in and see what this figure is all about. Figure includes extra hands. I have the open hands here. They're very nicely detailed on both sides. And we do a hand swap. He has the weapon holding hands currently on his person, and to swap, just take it off the end here, expose the peg, grab the appropriate hand, and simply pop it into place. You also get alternate feet. These are a little more pointed downward. And you can also use these to hold the weapons, like the sword or the short blades. So first to swap, you just take off the foot off the figure like you would do a hand. I loosened it up just to make the process a little bit faster for me, for the video. And just attach the appropriate foot. And if you want to combo this with, say, a weapon, let's grab a knife. Go in here. You can just, it's a little gap here that you can wedge a blade into, just like that. So now he's ready to cut using his feet instead of his hands. You also get a visor down attachment, so you don't have to show off his face if you wish. This is pretty cool. Little subtle touches of different colors going on, so it's not just a flat, like deep gray. There's a little color going on there at the tip. And notice the peg here, and that's what you're going to use to attach to the head here. So first, take off the front bangs here. Take that off. Then you're going to put this on. Just like that. You get these small throwing knives here. Each of them can come out. Very nicely done. And you can peg it, the holster, to the side of Raiden here. He has a hole on both sides of his hip, so it's up to you which one you want to do. Do like that. You can rotate to whatever angle you wish and have more weapons on his person. Here's the main weapon of Raiden. A very nicely done sword, not too shiny at all, very deep in colors. You also get a dagger-like weapon here. Very nicely done. These weapons here can be holstered into this. Simply slide the big sword there, and then the little dagger can go in like so. And I like how this, in terms of colors, differ from the very dark blades. So there's nice contrast going on there. Very detailed stuff going on here. Little nuances with the lettering and stuff. Always a nice touch. You also get parts to assemble a clear display stand for the figure. It will help you for posing, keeping the figure upright, and pretty simple to assemble. Comes with its own little clamp system at the top here. You have two different heads. You have the bigger one here, and then you have a smaller one right here. So you can clamp here, squeeze around the figure there. You can rotate at the top. You can bend right there. You can rotate at the top here, and then you can adjust the height accordingly by just shifting wherever you want. You can also go like this if you wanted to, or that, whatever you wish, and then you can rotate right at the base. So a lot of versatility with the display stand. Taking a closer look at Raiden, he is just an amazing piece of plastic. Awesome sculpt. Just amazing all around. Phenomenal paint job. Really feel like this guy is made of metal. You know, a combination of different types of metal too. Really, really nice. A little details going on, little different colors. I really love the color of that gold. Really cool. The chest, it's really nice orange underneath there. Yellow orange. Head sculpt is pretty cool and sinister looking at the same time. Nice silver hair. You know, it has all these nice decal marks, you know, little lettering going on just to make it feel like he's a robot cyborg. Very nicely done. Loving the texture there going on. Just an all-around great looking figure. Nicely painted. For articulation, pretty much standard stuff here with the Player Takai. You have a double ball joint here for the head, so a lot of versatility. And then notice this part here. It's made of separate material that's not part of the actual main figure. It kind of moves by itself, which is kind of cool. Makes the figure become a little more alive by just that kind of moving on its own as you move the head around, so that's cool. You have a butterfly system here. Notice how the chest kind of moves with the arms when you do that. Let's see it there. Ball hinge over here. Kind of restriction here because the shoulder will come into have collision problems here, where you can't really get as high as you wish it would. But it's nice and fluid there. Bicep swivel, ratchet joint here with the ball hinge. So you can bend 360 on both ends of the ball, so that's cool. Same with the wrist here, same system. Ball joint upper body. Notice these gray cords, I guess you would call them. They move independently. They're not attached to anything at the bottom, so that's kind of good. That's kind of a good thing, because if, say, you did crazy poses with the upper body, you might, you know, separate stuff. But this is actually, these parts are actually loose, so you just want to make sure they tuck into the crotch piece, underneath the crotch piece here, which is also independent, kind of loose rubber-like material like these. So you got that. The waist here is ball jointed. Got the nice ratchet joint here, so all kinds of good range. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. You don't have that ugly knee problem because of the design of the knee cap here. So that's cool. And then ball hinge feet. So you can bend and rotate on both ends of the ball, and then you have a little swivel there for the foot. So really nice articulation. Problem is he's really top heavy, so he tends to fall down a lot. Use the display stand. Make sure you use that as you're posing this guy anywhere, to be honest. He will fall down 8 out of 9 times. If you ask me, it's kind of tough to pose this guy in any position. The holster has this arm system with ball hinges pretty much everywhere. Here, and then you have same kind of deal here. You can bend and rotate. Bend and rotate on both ends. So that's cool. You can attach this end to his hip. So this one or the other one, whichever you prefer. Like it here. And you can stretch it out just like that. Unfortunately, gravity will tend to take over and it really ruin any angle you're trying to achieve because of the weight of this. So that's just not something I like at all. I wish these arms were really much tighter in the joints so the angles would stay. And that kind of looks funky to me. So what I do is I take this off completely and then just pull off the majority of the arm, keep that much, and then attach this part to the figure. So it's a little better looking, not completely or 100% what I want, but I think it looks much better than having the whole entire arm folded up and, you know, put in that position. So it's kind of a nice workaround if you ask me. Final thoughts on this figure, definitely one I recommend. Priced at about $80 to $85. Get yours on Amazon, BigBadToyStore.com, to name a few places. Highly posable, beautifully sculpted, nice artistic and professional looking paint job. Good accessory count. Get the display stand, so this figure is pretty complete with what you get in terms of a top-notch action figure. So definitely one I recommend. So go out and get him, add him to your collection, and I hope you enjoy the review. Hit like, dislike, and or comment. Check out my other videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out HDToyTheater.com, and we'll see you next time.